episode Truth Team. It's your girl, Mickey Truth, SC's #1 urban blogger and the queen of paperwork. Every year, Tay Capone videos that I did back in 2023 start getting views again. I'll be like, uh-oh, who done brought up Tay Capone snitching again? You know, because every year, like even without me like presently speaking on it, it always come up every year. This year, though, was a little different because Booka600 highlighted the fact, like, Tay Capone, Tay600, whichever name y'all still call them. Let's talk about you telling on phoning, okay, and helping them get 40 years. And boy, I posted it, and the comments was like, "Oh, that's cap. Oh, I'm like, man, this still is a debate all these years later." Now I know I was late to the party in 2023 when I broke it down. But hey, it still seemed like that good talking ass Tay Capone to slither through again. It still got people lost. Did he provide a statement? Did he not? But hey, before we get into all that, we're gonna react to Hookah anonymous video. So I got shout out to Hookah. It's been a minute. I don't even know why they going back and forth. So we're gonna catch up. And then y'all already know I'm gonna give y'all my opinion. Let's get into it.
We had Mickey Truth.
Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth.
This is the moment we all kind of expected to come sooner or later. Because for y'all that don't know, Tay Capone, a member of 600, has changed his life and is doing content on YouTube where he's basically speaking on past situations that happen within the drill culture that the public may or may not know of. If y'all haven't caught it, I advise y'all to do so because they're actually interesting. Who would have thought that we'd be seeing anybody from the drill culture doing content, speaking on serious and real situations that happen at a time where bodies were literally dropping every other day on both sides of the GD and BD war. Keep in mind, he keeps it entertaining. Now, of course, you have some people that's going to agree with it, but then you're going to have those that don't. And usually the ones that don't are the ones that either story involved them in a negative light or they just don't like how they're being portrayed. One thing I could say is that Tay usually speaks on old situations where it's not too policey as Truth Teller would say, and he's not speaking on anything current to get anybody in trouble. But once again, if the story makes you look like the butt of the joke, then it's common sense that you aren't going to like it, and that's what we're seeing here with Booka600. Now, it's also surprising a little because we don't usually hear or see too much about Booka, especially seem to be mad on social media and antagonizing another 600 member. Usually he's to himself, but I guess Tay Capone may have said something that rubbed him the wrong way, and he decided to do a little trolling of his own. He decided to make a few statements to where he, I guess, is reflecting on a time of his own, where it involves him basically calling Tay Capone a rat and allegedly getting the guy some time behind bars due to his actions according to Booka600. Now, this is ironic because we know that there's always been these allegations on Tay Capone's name. So for Booka to come out and say this, knowing they share the same set, will start making people wonder whether it's true or not because they will assume that he knows what's going on behind the scenes. But here's my thing with that. When people decide they want to call themselves exposing others that they were once cool with, whenever it's convenient, it says a lot about that person. Why? Because that means you always felt like that in the back of your head, and it just took the right thing to get it out of you. And y'all wonder why a backdoor.
Well, hold on. I will say this. I think the situation with Tay Capone is like the proof has been out. Tay Capone is such a good talker and deflector that he done told us and then untold us all in the same sentence. And y'all know I broke this down years ago, okay? Y'all know Tay Capone came at me one time and said, basically try to like say I was capping on him, but he ain't want to have an actual conversation with me. He was like, I'm trying to chase an interview, which I didn't need. But anyway, then he said, what he said a lot. It was 2 years ago. This one, I don't even remember. Y'all can check it out. Y'all know I went live. That back in my live days when I would call it out. Anyway, so let's talk about, before we continue the thing, let's just talk about allegations, okay? The allegations was that the murder that C-Day and Rondo number 9 is currently locked up for 35, 40 years is because Tay Capone or Tay600 cooperated, snitched, whatever, to police. Okay. Now, Tay Capone whole stance was, oh, I ain't take no stand. Oh, da. So let me, because he, based on his Vlad interview, said what it was. Okay. But at the same time, he tried to unsay what it was, and it went over a lot of people's head. And the street niggas that missed it, y'all the same ones that be getting hemmed up in the rooms, because ain't no way y'all didn't catch it. Okay. So y'all know how Vlad is about his stuff. Y'all just go watch it. All right. So when Tay Capone gave Vlad the appeal paperwork, right, in that interview, that same interview, right, he said that they had him in the holding cell at court during Rondo number 9 and C-Day's trial. Ultimately, they didn't need him to testify. So by saying that, you don't just get called into court because they never talked to you before. They called you into court. You was a material witness. That's why you were in the holding cell instead of just walking through the front door like Woody, because you were a material witness and you went on a run because you didn't want to testify. Okay. So Tay Capone, indeed, this is not no allegation. This is a fact. Tay Capone gave a statement to the police, to the DA. That it wasn't recorded, it was written. Okay. We already broke it down. I ain't the first one that put it out or went over it. It's been out. That's a fact. Okay. That's not no allegation. That's a fact. Okay. He gave the statement. Now, some people say, hey, he was 17. Hey, he was this. He was a gamer at the end of the day. He done told the story times about being outside during that time. So at the end of the day, he gave the statement. I believe he pointed out Rondo as the shooter. One of them. He named the shooter. I think it was Rondo. I'm not 100% sure of that. However, I'm going to find a clip and I'm going to put in this video just so y'all can hear it. So, at that point, he don't want to corroborate no more. You know what I'm saying? He like, oh, no. He went on the run. They put a warrant out for his arrest. They arrested him. Remember, we went over that too. That's why when he told the story on Vlad, he said he was in a holding tank behind the court. You don't just be there just because. You were there because they wanted you to get on the stand to tell the jury what you told the police and the DA. However, the girls did testify, and the DA at that point didn't need him. That's it. That's all. All that appeal stuff and all that, I even talked to C-Day directly in regards to it. C-Day just was trying to get home, okay? And I kind of feel like maybe it was C-Day. But anyway, I'm going to put the clip in the video. Nevertheless, at the end of the day, Tay Capone did provide that statement. Was going to testify. However, they did not need him, so he didn't have to testify. That's it. That's all. That doesn't take away any gangster shit that Tay Capone did or will do. That don't take away from it, because we done seen a lot of niggas with paperwork on them that probably get you up out of here. But at the end of the day, that's where it's at. Simple. I don't know why Tay Capone just won't stand on it. That's my whole thing. Like, you know, he pushed that gangster shit, but he won't just stand on what happened. You was 17. Just say what happened. You gave a fucking statement. Okay. You regret it. Okay. You wish you wouldn't have did it, but you did it. Fuck it. You done moved past it. You done killed niggas, whatever the fuck you done did. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. But anyway, let's finish out the video.
And slime situations are at an all-time high, but it's mainly because a lot of the guys don't really be the guys and be having secret animosity against their guys, and all it takes is the right thing to reveal it. Sometimes they get out of hand and lead to dudes end up taking each other's lives and leave everybody wondering why he or she did that to their own friend. But it's because it was always in them, honestly. Just look at the situation with Gyro City Little Mike, who was allegedly shot and unalived by someone he knew over a dispute. If you could pull a trigger and unalive someone you call a friend over a dispute, more than likely y'all was never really friends. That's another story. We're going to get into what Booka had to say and Tay Capone's response, which may have been a response or not. And then we're going to get into why Booka said what he said and probably going off the way he is. So before we get into it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm hype and like it. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Now, in the hail of IG story posts, in which he would delete shortly after, ironically, Booka would make some interesting claims in regards to Tay 600, aka Tay Capone. He would take to his IG story, and in the first slide, he would state, quote, "You gotta tell the stories about when the six took your effing pipe, or when you do it on yourself trying to be something you not, or the stories when you told on guys and got them 40 years at LA Gang." Then, in the next slide, he would state, quote, "Laughing emoji. You a comedian, ain't you? Let's laugh about it."
Yo, shout out to Hookah Anonymous. Y'all go tap in with the full video, because y'all already know the part that interested me was this part about the whole telling thing, because hey, at the end of the day, that's where I came into play in 2023. So I found my live. Okay, it's on membership, but I got videos broken down because y'all know I'm long-winded as hell. Okay, so I think I found a good part where we get into the paperwork. So let's go down memory lane, y'all, and check out what did I say in 2023 in regards to Tay Capone. And y'all see the title of it. Tay Capone calls out Mickey Truth. Is Mickey out here capping? Hey, y'all remember doing some good days. 2023 was lit. Okay.
Looked at it like that, but again, it will only be the people that defend it. So the only names you will see is C-Day and Rondo. But let me pull up the paper. Yeah. Y'all got, I blame y'all, okay? I blame the internet. Y'all got these people telling y'all anything at this point. Y'all just it's y'all fault. Y'all got them like that. But at the end of the day, look, I never care if the man admitted to it or not, but just don't call me no liar when in reality, you the liar. You're the liar. And just because I'm kind of wounded a little bit. I'm kind of wounded that I got called a liar when the paperwork clearly says everything I said. Go back and watch that video. Everything that's in it is from the paperwork. I ain't say shit. I don't know you. I don't know if you ate the burger, didn't eat the burger. I'm going off of what the hell the paperwork said. Now, but anyway. Now, again, this is when I requested. And I told y'all, only person I requested was for Tay Capone's part of the case, not C-Day, not Rondo, not D-Rose, not the one girl, the second girl, third girl, none of that, just his. Because the question was, did he have a statement on this case or not? So this is what they gave me. Okay. This is what they gave me. And again, y'all, if y'all don't recall, if y'all never saw, especially in Chicago, if y'all remember, any paperwork from there, they heavily redacted. If you remember Fendi Boy paperwork, it's heavily redacted. That's just part of that FOIA. Now, if you go into like Florida, Texas, hell, they don't redact shit. They give you everything. But Illinois, they will. They redact. And as I showed y'all before, that's what I requested. Only for Jamonte Carpenter. On October 19th, when I got this, okay? What does it say right here? Y'all reading it? Or y'all want me to read it to y'all, okay? But here we go. If under the bold part, it says, the Cook County State's Attorney Office has reviewed its files and has located responsive records to your request. Please log in to the FOIA Record Center at the following link to retrieve the appropriate responsive documents, okay? Then under that, it tells you redactions were made pursuant to section 71C on the basis that an invasion of privacy brought by release of the information, which may lead to undue embarrassment, harassment, or unwanted attention outweighs any legitimate public interest in obtaining the information. These include the following. And it goes into saying like the personal information, social security number. To be honest, a lot of states should do that because some states, social security numbers be out there all that. Anyway, it tells you that, okay? Then if you look down, it also says the names and other identifying information on individuals whose photos were used in police lineups, but were not arrested or charged have also been withheld pursuant to 5 ILCS and all that. Okay. The names and identifiers of witnesses and other third parties, such as neighbors, friends, and acquaintances who spoke to investigators as part of law enforcement canvassing operation or follow-up interviews, they're all going to be redacted. It says it right there. If you have ever, and again, like all the bloggers that be hating and all the trolls that be hating, they be like, oh, she don't do nothing special. You're right. I don't. You could do it. So if you really want to see, go put in a request. Matter of fact, copy what I wrote and go request. I want everybody, all 76 people, okay, that's watching this video, go to the Cook County State Attorney's office. Not to the office. I mean, if you there, you can, but go to Cook County State Attorney.gov, okay? Create your account, okay? Request for the statement of Jamonte Carpenter, okay, in relation to the investigation of the 2014 murder of Javon Boyd. Okay.
All right, 2023, Mickey, when I was at the height of like pushing out Queen of Paperwork, Brandon, boy, y'all couldn't F with me. I was putting BTA on these rappers, okay? They couldn't do nothing. But at the end of the day, like I said, I can let it go. I don't care. I didn't care then. It was Brandon. But come on, Tay Capone. Come on, fans of Tay Capone. At this point, we already know he gave a statement. We already know. He told us. And then he tried to not tell us. I mean, what we doing? So I agree with Booka. Do the story time. Hell, I said in 2023. Hey, at this point, stand on it. But nevertheless, hey, that's my little 1-2. Y'all know I had to pull it out the archives to wake up. Y'all remember when he called me out, but he ain't want to sit down with me saying I was clout chasing. Anyway, shout out to Tay Capone. Shout out to everybody. Tay Capone, do your thing. You definitely be funny. I ain't gonna lie, but you need to go ahead and admit you gave that statement and just move past it. Once you admit it, it'll be all right. You'll be fine. You won't lose nothing, obviously. Like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up on your girl Mickey Truth. This weekend, we are at Tybee Island, Savannah. Mickey Truth is on the way this weekend for the Orange Crush Reloaded. Y'all catch me. But y'all already know I'm gonna be back with more videos. I'm out.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
yeah,
I'm trying to conquer the world, coming from where I come from. Hey, this your girl Mickey Truth, #1 blogger in South Carolina. #1 blogger in South Carolina. Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast.
What's up, Truth Team? I am here, okay? About to get a touch of love. Yes, I'm at Touch of Love Massage Shop, okay? Now listen, I've been getting my massages through Touch of Love for years, even before it was a shop to come to. But let me show you around, and then I got to get ready because I'm feeling a little tense. And let me tell you, if you work in like call centers, streamers, YouTubers, sitting at that desk all the time, you definitely need to be tapping in and get your massage. So let's take a tour.
So it was located in a nice multi business building. The suite was set up real comfortably. It was like to the back, and the candles was burning. The aromatherapy was definitely there. Okay, so I had to get undressed, and I'm like, yo, I gotta get all the way undressed. But anyway, like I said, being getting massages, Nakia is awesome at what she does, and let me tell y'all, them hands are blessed, okay? I got the full body massage,
including, okay, the hot stones. And when I say that hour went so fast, I even went to sleep. And I always go to sleep during massage for some reason. But yeah, definitely needed that because y'all know I had a night ahead of me, okay?
Hey guys, I'm Nakia. I am the owner-operator of Touch of Love Massage Services. I always start with people. I start with the information of what massage is. So massage is the manipulation of muscles. Exercise is the manipulation of muscles. The only difference is we are manually using our hands to do those activities. So a lot of people look at massage as a luxury when really it's a health necessity. So I'm more on the medical side of things. So if you're experiencing any pain of any sort, muscles is 90% of pain, so I would recommend you to come and get a massage.
How can they follow you?
I do have my business page, Touch of Love Massage Services, on Instagram. I have Touch of Love Massage Services on Facebook, and if you want to set an appointment with me, you can look me up on Setmore. It's an app platform online where you can book appointments.
Hey, there you have it. And y'all, I feel like a new woman, but now it's time to parties. I'll catch y'all on the next one.